So welcome to my video. So today's video is going to be my December book haul. I have bought 10 books in December. I thought I had did good in December and not bought that many books, but apparently December was a long month and I ended up buying 10 books. So yeah, I'm gonna get started with the books that I bought. So the very first two books I want to talk to you guys about is the second and third book in the Grishaverse trilogy. So it's Siege and Storm and Rune and Rising by Lee Bardugo. I had bought the first book and read the first book in November, and I really liked it. If you guys saw my best book of 2020, you would have seen that book in that list. And so I was really excited and I decided to buy the second and third book right away. I have read the second book, not the third one yet, but soon, hopefully. I'm not gonna go into much details about these books, but basically these are YA fantasy books about a girl. It's Russian inspired, which I thought was really cool because I haven't read anything that's Russian inspired. So I really like these books, and I'm excited for the third one. So yeah. The second book I want to talk, or the next book I want to talk to you guys about, is From Blood and Ash by Jennifer L. Armentrout. Oh my god, guys, I am so excited about this book. You guys do not understand. I read the Lux series back in like 2012 maybe, or 13, I don't know. I don't know when they came out. Maybe it was like sooner than that, but I had read that series and I loved it. It was such a good series. I mean, it was kind of a guilty pleasure series, but it was amazing. It was a love story with aliens. I loved it. And I haven't read anything else from that author since. And so when I saw these books make an appearance here on BookTube and like everyone saying they were amazing, I got super excited and I bought the book. I have no idea what this book is about. I know it's a love story and it's fantasy. That's pretty much it. I think I'm gonna do a reading vlog for this book because I'm so excited, guys. Yeah. So the next book I want to talk to you guys about is a YA contemporary book called Frankly in Love by David Yoon. I really enjoyed this book. I have already read this book. I read it pretty recently in December, and it was such a good book. It's a Korean guy named Frank Lee, he's the second generation, I think, here, well, not here, but in America. I live in Canada, just in case, but he's second generation immigrant in America, and his parents are Korean, and they're pretty, like, I don't want to say typical, but typical Asian or Korean parents, whereas they think that Korean is the best. They're kind of racist towards any other culture, which I really like that aspect. Basically, his parents did not want him to date any other girl than a Korean girl, so he ended up fake dating another girl because he likes another girl, and it's complicated. It's much more than that. There's a really good discussion in this book about the racism and like culture, and I just really like this book. It was really good. Frank in the beginning was kind of annoying. I mean, this is not a review, but I guess I'll just tell you anyways. I didn't like Frank at the beginning of the book, but I ended up really liking this book by the end. I think I gave this 4.5 stars. It was really good. So the next book I want to talk to you guys about, I have actually no idea what this book is about. I bought it solely because of the cover. It is Boncroixs Move by Catherine Purdy, I think. And the cover is beautiful, and I have no idea what this book is about. Basically, I went to Chapters and they had a sale. Well, it was like a 25% sale on all popular YA books, and I bought this book because of that. I have no idea what this book is about. I think this was in a fairy loot box a few months ago, but since that I haven't seen anyone actually read it, so I have no idea what this book is about. I'll read you the blurb in the back, and it says, "We will have to make our own sacrifice one day, and it will be easier if we don't grow attached to those destined to die." Ooh. I think this is a fantasy book, YA. I'm excited. We'll see. So the next 4 books I want to talk to you guys about are books that I bought in BookBox. The next 2 were my December picks from Book of the Month. The first one was Christina Lauren in the Holidays, which I am really excited. This got late to me. It was stuck somewhere in like a warehouse for like the longest time, and it got to me right before Christmas, like the day before Christmas. So I didn't read it for Christmas, sadly. But I might read this in January or keep it for next year, which I feel like it's really far away, but we'll see. So this is a Groundhog Day, but Christmas edition. Basically, it's about this girl who relives, I think it's a day or maybe a week over and over and over, and there's a love triangle. And I've heard mixed feelings, sadly, about this book. I'm not too much excited about this book anymore because I've heard some mixed feelings about this book. But when I saw that it was a pick for Book of the Month, I was really excited. So I picked this book up. And then the next book that I got from Book of the Month was not my pick. I got One by One by Ruth Ware, which is not the book that I had chosen. I wanted One to Watch by Ruth Ware, and not Ruth Ware, by I don't remember who. I wanted that book, and then they sent me this one. So I emailed customer service. We'll see what they say about it. But for now, this is the book that I have. I have read The Turn of the Key by Ruth Ware, which I love that book. It was such a good book. I loved it. But I have since heard not so great things about her, especially this book, One by One. It was not getting great reviews, so I'm kind of sad that I got this book. We'll see what customer service says. I hope they can send me the book that I chose. And I mean, if I have to send this back, I don't mind, because I didn't really want it. So yeah. Next 2 books that I have to talk to you guys about, I got in some fairy loot. It's the October and November. Yeah, October and November, but I both got them in December. This one I received was Kingdom of the Wicked. I'm super excited about this book. And first of all, look how gorgeous this cover is, and look at the sprayed edges. Like seriously, it's black and the sprayed edges. This was in the fairy loop, like I said. I've heard quite good reviews on this book. It's about this girl whose twin sister died, and she died in a suspicious way, and she vows to like figure out how like everything happened, and doing that she basically meets Wrath, which is a prince of hell, and I'm guessing there's a love story. I'm really excited about this book, and I mean the cover alone makes you want to read this book, and I'm really excited. The book that I received from Fairy Loot was These Violent Delight. This was the November box, I think. Enemies to Lover. Once again, the cover is gorgeous. They changed the cover and the pink sprayed edges. I'm not a pink kind of girl, but I love this. I really like these sprayed edges. This I'm really excited too. I have heard mixed reviews on this book, but I'm still pretty excited. It's a Romeo and Juliet retelling set in Shanghai 1920, which sounds really interesting. I mean, I've never read anything set in, that world, and I'm guessing there's fantasy involved too, because I mean, Fairy Loot is a fantasy book box subscription. So yeah, and this has some gorgeous art in the reverse dust jacket. So yeah, I'm really excited about this book. So yeah. So the last book I want to talk to you guys about are 2 graphic. I don't know why I'm doing this. This is 2 graphic novels that I got quite recently, and I'm really excited. I got The Tea Dragon Society, which I have already read. This was featured in my best book of 2020 list. This is so cute, guys. It is the cutest thing. I have already purchased the second book, which I'm not including here because I purchased it on my Kindle and I don't want to do a Kindle book haul. I'm just doing my physical books. But this is so cute. Oh my god. Yeah, this makes me so happy. And then the other book and then the last book that I have bought for this haul is Heartstopper by Alice Oseman. I have read Loveless by her this year and I really enjoyed it. Not necessarily the book for me, but I still really enjoyed it. It was still like I think a 3.5, 4-star for me. So I really wanted to try this one. This is a male romance, I think, and it's a graphic novel. I think Alice Oseman does the story in the drawing. Don't quote me on this, but I think I haven't read this yet, but I'm excited to do so. And I think there's I think there's a volume 2 and a volume 3, or volume 3 is coming out really soon, so I'm really excited about that. I don't like waiting for the next installment. So yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. This was my December book haul. It's a pretty big book haul. I don't normally write this many books. None of these were Christmas gifts either, so that doesn't make me feel better. But yeah, that's it, guys. I will let you at this. I hope you have a wonderful day. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.